Hello, this is Alessandrina with Dexter and Alessandrina. And today I'm going to help you understand a little more about how essentially the subconscious mind comes in the way of your intentions and goals of what you want to achieve in your life. So, if there are things that are meaningful to you and that you want to achieve, and if you know that you want these things in your life and you know that you have these goals and these intentions and you're feeling frustrated or disappointed or sad or even depressed because they're not happening, you can be sure that the reason why it is happening is because there's a lack of internal alignment. There's something subconsciously that is preventing you, that is essentially coming between you and your intentions and goals. So it's not a problem, it's simply an indication. When you are aware that there are things that are meaningful to you and maybe you've been wanting to achieve them for 5 years, 10 years, or maybe less than that, however long you've been working towards achieving this intention or this goal, and you realize that the reason why you're not there is because subconsciously there are patterns, there are habits, there are beliefs, there are karmas, there are fears, there are judgments that are not aligned with your intentions and goals. It's a great gift to be aware of that, to know that there's a misalignment between your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is the realm of your intentions and your goals, what you're consciously aware of that you want. And then there's all the recordings, all the conditioning, all the different memories that you have associated with your intentions and goals that subconsciously are not aligned. So when you see that, when you see, okay, I want this, I want to achieve this, I have this intention, I have this goal, and it's not happening. So already I know that somewhere in my subconscious, something is creating a blockage. It's misaligned. It's not congruent. It's not in coherence with my consciousness, with my conscious intentions and goals. So once you become aware of that without reacting, right? So for some people, the tendency will be like, oh, that's bad or wrong, or I'll never achieve my intentions and goals now that, I know that I'm misaligned subconsciously. Well, actually, that's not at all the case. You're actually in a good place because a lot of people don't even know. They think that the reasons why they don't achieve their intentions and goals is because of an external factor that's preventing them from achieving it, or they create a bunch of different beliefs about themselves, and then they stay stuck in the same cycle, not even, with the ability to get out of that cycle, that block. So once you've realized, okay, I have a block subconsciously, something's going on, and I don't know what it might be. And we don't know what we don't know because sometimes, for some people, becoming aware of what the block is subconsciously can be challenging because we don't know what layer it's at. Meaning we have different layers of the subconscious. We have things that we're kind of aware of because we get triggered into them. And then we have things that are buried deep down and we don't really know that they're influencing us. So if you work, for instance, with mantra, you can do, for instance, the Ganesha mantra. And you ask that any blockage, anything that is preventing you from achieving your intention and goal is essentially removed, that obstacle is removed. What will happen is that the mantra will work for you without you having to become aware of what that block is, what that blockage is, and it will bring that up to the surface. So oftentimes when people use mantra, like the Ganesha mantra, for instance, the remover of obstacle, the things that are blocking the way, they will come up, and that will be uncomfortable because the negative belief, the limitation, the fear that we have in our system, we now become aware of it. And so that's not necessarily something that's pleasant or that we enjoy, and it's very beneficial. So if you do the Ganesha mantra, for instance, to remove obstacles in your subconscious mind, don't look at the obstacles coming up as meaning it's not working or you're not having success. On the contrary, if you're becoming aware of a pattern and it's coming up and it's uncomfortable, it means you're on the right path. Things are coming up, and that's wonderful. So that's one way. There are other ways. We have techniques on our YouTube channel that can help you also remove subconscious blockages. And then if you are kind of wanting to know what the blockages are, and also if it's useful, because in some situations it is useful to understand what the nature of the blockage is, then maybe you're interested in working with myself or working with Dexter, or working with someone who has the capacity to understand subconscious blocks and to bring them up to the surface and to help you clear them so that they no longer have an influence on your process of life, on your process of relationship, on your process of attaining your intentions and your goals in your life. So whatever process you apply, and whether you get help or not, what will happen when you do that is now you're going to come into alignment in your subconscious and your conscious mind. And when your conscious and your subconscious mind are aligned with any intention, any goal that you have, anything you want to achieve, you can be sure that that thing which you want, that thing which is important, meaningful to you, that thing which brings you fulfillment, joy, happiness, love, or whatever else it is that you're wanting through that intention or goal, that's going to come into being, that you're going to receive it. Because when there is alignment and all of your energy is essentially resonating with the same message, saying the same thing. For instance, if your conscious mind is saying, I want this, and your subconscious mind is saying, no, I don't want it, or no, it's not safe, or no, mom and dad said that wasn't good, or no, this collective consciousness would judge me for having this thing, etc., etc. Well, when your conscious and subconscious become aligned, then you're now in resonance. You're now actively emitting the same signal to the universe, and you are in alignment, in agreement with that which you want, and then it comes and flows into your realm of experience much more easily. Kind of like, if you're chasing butterflies in a field, you might end up, spending a lot of energy chasing the butterflies, and you might never actually get a butterfly. You might never catch one. If you actually sit and relax and connect to the energy of the butterfly, so the energy of your intentions here is the metaphor, and let it just land on you, let it just come to you, let it, essentially let yourself receive it without having to exert so much energy and so much effort. And that's a much more peaceful, joyful, and loving way of receiving, of attracting, of manifesting in life, rather than efforting. I hope this is helpful. Sending you lots of love. Bye.